All right. Brand new information on the Kendrick Lamar front. 1 second, applause. Kendrick Lamar, I remember maybe it was during COVID. It might be during COVID. I remember when during COVID, I got this email I didn't quite understand. And it was Kendrick Lamar and Dave Free are starting something called PG Lang, and nobody knew what it really was. It was just a creative agency that's going to do videos and movies, and still we don't know what it is, right? But now I think we have a great idea of what PG Lang has turned into. And PG Lang has done incredible work as an ad and marketing agency for companies like Cash App, which I think we've all seen. We've seen Dave Free produce the Pop-Out, produce the Super Bowl. So we've seen just the visual creative direction they've been able to take it. I don't think very many people have better visuals than Kendrick Lamar for a very long time. And the little homies have been doing that for a minute. And so now they're announcing Project 3. Project 3 is their newest endeavor. And so it's really interesting thinking about this, because if you look at the past 24 months, past 12 months, that they've had, again, they're going to be nominated for an Emmy for either the Pop-Out or the Super Bowl, maybe both. I can't remember if they've announced that, if they're about to announce that, but that is definitely coming. And you're looking at just the impact their visuals have had from all the videos they've dropped, loaded with Easter eggs, lived in think piece territory for a very long time. And so Project 3 gives an idea of where PG Lang is headed next. So here's what's happening with Project 3. Kendrick Lamar is launching his own creative agency called Project 3. It's a new arm of his company, PG Lang, which focuses on video and music production. The new venture will offer services including creative direction, content creation, brand design, strategy, event planning, and production to businesses in a wide range of areas, from fashion to sport to art. Its creation is the result of PG Lang's acquisition of its longtime collaborator, Frosty, a Canada-based creative studio. So that's how well PG Lang is doing. This is the part that jumped out to me most when I saw this. They're actually acquiring Frosty. They're acquiring a Canadian creative studio. There's a metaphor in there somewhere. I know there's a joke in there somewhere. That's what happens when you do the biggest rap show in the history of Canada. You start buying Canadian companies. 1 second, applause. Oh my gosh. But now they've done this really fast, right? So in 5 years, usually it takes 5 years for any business to turn a profit. I'm not sure what their balance sheet looks like more than anything else, but they've gotten to the point where they can acquire other companies, and they're doing this rapidly. So this speaks to a lot of things that Kendrick talked about on the Heart Part 6, for example, where he said Black Hippie didn't happen because he had other ideas, and he wanted to flex as a business exec. And so this is an example of that. So they started their own creative agency, PG Lang, 5 years ago. And they're at the point now where they can acquire another company to help continue to expand in that direction. 1 second, applause. The launch comes 5 years after PG Lang's own debut in 2020. Oh, there you go. The plan for the company, which was co-founded by Lamar and his longtime creative partner, Dave Free, was always to offer creative services externally. It's collaborated with brands including Converse, Louis Vuitton, and Chanel on the short videos and fashion show production. Here's a quote from Kendrick Lamar. "We spent years building the foundation at PG Lang." Five years actually. Perhaps more than that. I guess they built the foundation probably before they launched PG Lang. Nevertheless, this is dope. Now, Project 3 agency represents our commitment to sharing that operating system, transforming how businesses tell their stories and ensuring their message doesn't just reach an audience, but truly moves and inspires culture, all while providing new opportunities for young creatives inspiring us. In its previous iteration as Frosty, Project 3 has produced campaigns for the likes of Burberry, Prada, Everlane, and the Beatles, often grounded in storytelling and narrative. Founded in 2019, it first collaborated with PG Lang on a campaign for Calvin Klein. Since then, the two have worked together on campaigns for companies including Jordan Brand, Cash App, and Amazon Music. Frosty founders Greg Stogden and JD Ostro will remain on board as executives of Project 3, which employs a team of 30 people globally. So they acquired the company, they're keeping the executives, and now they've added an additional 30 people to help them take their creative visions or examples of their success and offer those services to companies externally. 1 second, applause. Here's what Stogden said via email. Working with PG Lang always felt different. Whether we were collaborating openly or in the background, their perspective brought out the most creatively rewarding work. They don't just see things different. They built a network of creatives who care deeply about raising the bar. As PG Lang brings those strengths to Project 3 agency, Frosty contributes with a team of brilliant and kind people who know how to run an agency with the same high standards, ambition, and originality. To introduce Project 3, PG Lang has released a short film directed by Jack Beggart. And so here's what that film looks like. So let's take a look at the first short film under Project 3.
Okay, it was me, Daniel, Nadine, Mike, and my boss, Georgia.
Cool.
The same pointless Monday meeting we have every week.
All right, so what happened?
My boss asks us, like, who's got any new ideas? Who's got any new ideas? And then Nadine looks at me as if I'm supposed to have this new, brilliant idea. Totally throws me under the bus.
Damn, nasty.
She sounds like she's from the Bay to me. Anybody from the Bay think she's from the Bay? Let me know if she's from the Bay or not.
Nadine.
I know. I was honestly doing pretty good. I started kind of bullshitting, but before I can even make anything up, we look over and a kid
Maybe Sacramento.
is just standing in the room.
Look at this kid with the FUBU 05 shirt on. You guys see that?
Look over and a kid
FUBU 05.
is just standing in the room.
Look at this kid. What would you do if you sit in the office and here's this kid with a snorkel and goggles standing up in an office space? Let's take an applause.
Whose kid?
What?
Whose kid was it?
No, what? It was nobody's kid.
No, everybody is somebody's kid.
Well, yeah, obviously, but this kid wasn't. Look, that's not even the point. The point is,
Whose kid was it? Everybody's somebody's kid.
he's holding a plastic bag with a fish in it.
Oh, like a Siamese fighting fish.
What?
Yeah.
No, it was like a normal Petco goldfish.
I don't know. Honestly, I feel like that's not that generation's choice of fish. I feel like it would be more like Nemo or something like that.
Nemo came out before this kid was even born. This kid doesn't know about Nemo. That's our generation fish.
Damn.
Wait, will you just please stop?
I am captivated. I have no idea what they're talking about, but I am captivated by this story right now.
Interrupting my story.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. Look, you are doing a great job with the story. It's great pacing. You are a really good storyteller.
I appreciate that. Thank you. So, this kid is just staring me down, dead into my eyeballs, directly into my soul. Doesn't stop. It's freaking me out.
Yeah.
Then my boss asks the kid, "Hey kid, do you have any brilliant ideas?"
Your boss asked if the kid had ideas?
I know. It's so condescending, like right in front of us, this 6-year-old. Like, how embarrassing is that for me? You know?
Yeah.
Okay, and then the kid just starts digging. It's like digging through his shirt, digging through his pockets, like forever minutes. He just won't stop. Digging, digging, digging. And then he reaches into his sock and gingerly pulls out a little piece of paper, places it on the table, and leaves.
And you just walked away.
Gone.
Man, that's kind of hard. That's tight.
I know.
That is kind of hard.
Kind of cool. So what was on the paper? Come on. You always do this shit. You always do this shit. You tell a pointless story.
No.
Where was this story going? Was it going somewhere?
You know what? Let me start over.
I feel like you was lying, if I'm being honest.
Start from the
You
top.
always do this
Monday
shit.
morning meeting.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. How could you not remember? A phone number was on the paper. Okay, I'm with it. I'll give that spot 8.3 second applause. Because it's just a phone number. The only thing on that paper is a phone number. So let's see what happens when you call this phone number. All right. All right, so let's see how effective this is. So you call the number 310-844-67 6763 4547. All right, so let's see what happens when you call it.
Agency. If you have or need an idea, please press 1 to leave a message. Bienvenido a Project 3 Agency. ¿Tienes una idea genial o estás buscando una? Presiona el 1 y cuéntanos todo.
Spanish
Bienvenue
speakers.
chez Project 3. Si vous avez une idée ou si vous en cherchez une, appuyez sur 1 pour
French
lancer un
speakers.
message.
Willkommen bei Project 3 Agency. Wenn Sie eine Idee haben.
All right, so that's how you get in touch with them. And I think that's actually pretty interesting, right? This the spot starts off with homegirl saying her boss is asking her for ideas. Here's this kid with goggles and a goldfish. And hey, kid, do you have any ideas? And he puts the number to Project 3 on the table. We'll take applause. I'm with it. So yeah, so if anybody has any creative ideas they want to share with Project 3, or I guess if you want to enlist them for services, this is their number right here. Their rollouts are really creative. My favorite thing that they've done is their Cash App collaboration, where they had the homie from the homie from the hood versus the old white investor guy talking to each other in their own colloquialized financial terms, and Kendrick Lamar's translate. That's my favorite one. 1 second plus. So, new endeavor from PG Lang, Kendrick Lamar, Dave Free. Let me know what you think about this, what you think about the commercial, and what do you think about their foray so far into the business world as executives. My name is Justin Hunt. Like and subscribe to the channel. Follow at The Company Man on everything, including The Company Man podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts. It's all happening.
Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. The mathematical breakdown of this mighty game of rap we in. It's boom bapping. Systematical culture views us radical, it's all happening. Shaking hands and dapping it. Life through the lens of hip hop, from trip hop to yes, dog. You don't stop, you don't stop. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. It's all happening, yes, it's all happening. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. It's all happening, yes, it's all happening.